fuel. Hi neighbor, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hippie Me. Welcome to my different filming setup, which is still in process, but it's like mostly fine. But this is my first time filming a makeup video in this new setup. I wanted to give you better lighting and better, like, closer to see my face-ness. So that's what I am doing today. I've been looking forward to today for a long time because today is green makeup look day and I'm really excited about it. I've been doing holiday makeup looks all month. I've been doing kind of different color categories. I started with green and gold. I did red, I did silver, like different like holiday makeup looks. And today is green day and I'm excited because green is my favorite color to wear for the holidays. Also, my eyes are hazel, and when I wear green, they look really green, so they look really great. And sorry, I need to redo this headband. What is happening? Please, Lord. Ugh. Better. Doesn't he deliver? I guess today I'm recording my whole face because I forgot that I didn't do any of my makeup. But that's okay because it's been a long time since I did a full face. I'm just going to have to try to move fast so this video is not literally an hour long. There's been some updates to my makeup process, so that's fine. What has not changed is my, wash my face before I start, moisturize my face, which is why I'm looking so beautifully oily right now in these camera lights, and my Smashbox Oil and Shine Control primer thing that I have going on here. Usually I am doing my makeup in my bathroom. I don't know if you could tell by the awful, like obviously in a bathroom cabinet setup that I was using. Since I've been unemployed and I've had a lot of time on my hands, I've been trying to set up a better filming setup in here. When the time comes, I'll certainly give you guys updates on my job searching and stuff. Right now, the best I can tell you is that I have been... Job applications are exhausting for me, and I'm genuinely not sure how to find the right jobs to apply for. So I usually end up just casting like a super wide net. My background is like theater, retail management, and the industry that I haven't talked about on this channel, but that I've tried to work in a lot, as well as a couple of jobs that I started working there, and then one of them turned out to be a scam. The second one turned out to be not a scam, but a lady who didn't understand the difference between a paycheck and a pay period, so she just like didn't pay me. So it was like 6 months of time when I was working, but didn't end up getting paid for the work I was doing, and it was really frustrating. So it's just hard to know my skill set and know that my resume does not reflect my skill set and apply for jobs and try to market myself and try to really vouch for myself and know that like there's nothing on my resume that proves that I can do what I'm saying I can do. So I'm just trying to decide, do I want to go the route of getting whatever job I can get, or trying really hard to get a lot of jobs that my resume will not get me, but that I know that I can do, and I just need to convince the right people. It's very confusing. I need to fix my face. If you have combination skin and you know how to get rid of like this, let me know, girl, because I am real tired of having this like splotchy skin. I have a different foundation that I've been using. It's this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation in 105 Fair Ivory. And I have a little mirror over here as well that I'm trying to use. This is why I was so happy to have the job that I had. I've been trying to just figure out what's a good job for me to apply for. And then I've applied for like 2 in seriousness so far. There was a third kind of interest meeting that I went to that I was like, I don't think this is gonna work for me, but I just wanted to find out to make sure. I haven't been putting the fullest time into it because of Pretty Hippie Christmas, because I know that I have unemployment money on the way, and thank God it looks like Congress is passing an unemployment bill, so there will be some support. But also, I think I mentioned in one of my vlogs recently, my mom and dad helped me out with a little bit of money just to carry me through until my unemployment starts to kick in. This looks so ghosty on camera. I know that, bear with me. Because if you look at my neck, it's not that far from my neck. And I think it's just because my face has so much redness. When I take that redness away, I look like a ghost. This is all still foundation that I'm using, by the way. No concealer yet. So yeah, I've also found that a couple of jobs that I have applied for, they have their openings listed right now, but they're like, yeah, we're not actually going to be looking at applications until January. Or this place that I went to the interest meeting, they're like, yeah, we're not going to start training on this position until December 26th. So I'm like, great. I have bills to pay now, but you just take your sweet time. That's fine. Yeah, there's one job that I've applied for that I am really excited about, but others, I don't know. I just, you know, I've been really like assessing how to go about the job search because I just like, I don't know. I'm not good at it. Everybody that I talk to, I impress. It's just getting to the stage of talking to them and then having the job actually be right for me, which is not always what happens. So you can see finish on this foundation is definitely matte. The only thing is I've noticed the past today and the previous time that I wore this foundation, it, like no other foundation, emphasizes these pores on my nose that like I've never even seen before. But like when I wear this foundation, they're so like visible and obvious, which is so weird to me. So, you know, it's time to conceal, time to get that taken care of with some other product. Because other than that, I like it. It's fine. It's a good color match. But I don't love that. This concealer is a newer one for me as well. e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, Satin Finish in the shade Fair Warm. I don't know that this is going to brighten for me because really it's a similar shade. It's just this one is a little bit more yellow. And since I have olive skin, olive undertones, it helps to put a little bit of yellowness on my face instead of something too cool toned to just bring out those shades in my skin. At least that's been the philosophy I've been using. I don't know. And I have under eye circles or under eye darkness to correct. I'll bring this up here as well. It does pretty well covering up the purple areas that I would otherwise have color corrected. So yeah, the job search is like going, but it's also kind of stalled until after Christmas. And people are through the holidays and they're actually looking at their applications. And it's too late to get employed for seasonal help right now. So I'm kind of in this weird limbo. And while I'm in this limbo, / also while I'm figuring out what the heck I can even apply for, I'm just putting another dab of concealer. I'm also realizing I carry a lot of guilt around with me when I'm employed full-time and my boyfriend is employed full-time. And I have kind of taken on YouTube as a second job. So that leaves my boyfriend to do all of the chores around the house. Sorry, he's not employed full-time, but he's doing school and work. So it's like kind of two part-time jobs, but they're both high-hour part-time jobs. Like those people who work 2 30-hour-a-week jobs. So they're working part-times, but they're up to like 60 hours a week, you know? God bless people who do that. I don't have, well, I guess I kind of have the stamina for it because I've been doing it with YouTube, but it's much more within my schedule and within my control to do YouTube. But anyway, so I have a lot of guilt about like chores and taking care of the home and keeping the home nice and clean, because while I am honestly okay living in a pigsty, ask my mother, growing up my room was awful all the time. My boyfriend is not, and so he's the one who always ends up very graciously and quietly taking care of the chores while I'm frantically editing YouTube videos, and I feel awful about it all the time. So while I've been unemployed, I decided that before I can dig in headlong to just job searching on YouTube, I need to do some stuff around the house to prepare for that time when I will be so busy. Okay, next I will do some blush from my, I think this is a Nicole Miller blush quad. I've been liking it recently because my other blush option is just this very natural light pink one from Maybelline Fit Me, which is fine, but it doesn't show up on camera so well. And today I'm on camera, as you can see, and I'm gonna film something after I do this makeup look. So I wanna have one that's a little stronger on camera. This blush quad has this kind of more red shade, so I'm just gonna apply that. I'm doing this. I'm using like the edge, the corner kind of the blush. You can see it's more on the bottom edge applied, and then light swoopies. You don't have to take my advice. I don't know if I'm actually good at blushing anyway. So I've been working on some projects like in here, rearranging my filming setup. And as a result of doing this, I have to rearrange stuff out there in the living room and such because I'm moving stuff out of here. I need to just figure out exactly where I want things to be set up. Like right now I have a new desk that I'm using, which God sent it to me at Goodwill and I am grateful. But right where I have it set up right now, it will be directly in the way for me doing hauls. But I'm not sure where to move it. I have this LA Colors Highlight and Contour palette. It was at the dollar store. I just use this for the contour side because it's a nice cool tone brown. And I like to save my more warm tone browns for if I ever someday get into bronzer. I'm going under the cheekbone. And then blush it, brush it upward to create a shadow where there would actually be one. There kind of is one, but I've gained weight, so my face has gotten fatter. I try not to go down too much, but just more kind of upward. I don't know, I'm not amazing at contour. A long time ago, somebody asked me to do like a contour tutorial and I was like, I don't think you want that from me. But this is just what I've been doing these days. That's what this video is. It's what I'm up to right now with my face. Very subject to change. I think I'm gonna wait until after I do my eyes before I do my highlight. So let's get into the eyes, I guess. Because we're doing a green look, I'm gonna try to keep it pretty cool toned. My Pure Crystal Clear palette has on the center like page these kind of blush and contour and highlight shades, but they have this shade called Bubbly. I've never used it before, but it is, oh geez, how am I supposed to hold this? This is the fatal flaw with this makeup book thing here, is just that there's no way to hold it without like touching the makeup, but I also hate keeping all the plastic thingies in. This, I'm gonna use this as my base. It's this creamy shade called Bubbly. Let's do it. I will use this e.l.f. crease brush. So yeah, just to finish the sentence that I feel like I've started several times. I'm redoing a lot of things in the home, starting with the office and moving. Well, I actually really started in the kitchen and trying to just make it a more efficient place for the both of us, especially just putting systems and structures in place to make it easy to keep everything clean so that it's not a chore for either of us to just put things where they belong. Things just like, basically, our living room is set up in a way that we really like because we've put a lot of thought into it over time, especially like before we set it up. We put a bunch of time and a bunch of thought into it. But the other rooms in the house are kind of just like, well, this is my office slash filming space slash guest bedroom slash where my boyfriend keeps all his clothes. So because it's a multi-use room, we're just gonna just have a bunch of things in here and it'll be fine. It, as a result, gets very messy. So having a desk in here, for example, makes it easier. I can put all my makeup in the desk in here. So I have what I need and I can film in here. And if I put the desk in a place that makes sense, then I can very easily film in here and do hauls in here and all that stuff without any extra effort on my part. Having a very easy to go sit down, turn on my camera, and filming setup. P.S. This is my first time using this bubbly shade. I like it. It's nice as a good old-fashioned base / transition shade / whatever. This is something new that I'm doing a base shade. And when I say new, I mean new since like the summer. I feel like over the fall and into the winter, I've kind of developed a couple of new techniques that I like, especially after watching Alexandra in LA. Learning a lot about makeup from her. But yeah, so I have a little base going on down here. Now I'm going to take this shade Eternity here. I'm gonna put that in my crease. I think I'm gonna switch to a different brush. My Fresh and Clean Zoeva crease brush, number 228. So yeah, so I have things to fix here in the office / guest room / filming room / my boyfriend's closet. I have things to fix in the kitchen. The living room is pretty good, but we have stuff also to fix in the bedroom. And I just feel like once the place is more efficient and it feels like it makes more sense, and it doesn't feel like a chore to go put something away because I don't have to walk across the apartment to put it where it belongs, because where it belongs is in a place that makes sense, is next to where I'm using it. You know what I mean? Like right now we keep our pots and pans in the living room, in a hutch in there, rather than in the kitchen. So once we reorganize our kitchen storage and we put the pots and pans in the kitchen, that'll just make things easier for us, you know? The kitchen is also where the dishwasher is, so we can easily wash the pots and pans and put them away because we don't have to travel to a different room to put them there. They're just right there. So it's that kind of thing that I'm trying to minimize and trying to make everything as efficient as possible for going forward. And then I'll feel less guilty because the place will be more clean, because it will be more easy to keep it clean, and it won't be just my boyfriend. I'll be able to help him more when it makes more sense to me and it feels like less of a chore. Feeling less guilty, I'll be able to like really, really hone in on job searching and YouTube. Okay, this is working. It shouldn't take too long for me to do that. I did a lot in my first day of trying to just like do that stuff. I'm not thinking that it will be a difficult process. It just needs the proper time and attention to be done. Okay, I'm gonna go daring. So I have this matte down here, Cocktail Hour. I'm going to start with this e.l.f. It's a blending brush, it says, but it's kind of this fan shape, you can see. So I like to use that one for when I have kind of risky outer corner shades. So I just dip the corner of it really. Then we're gonna go here. Yeah, corner in my corner. So yeah, just that's that on job search updates, and in a way kind of life updates, you know, because they're related. I'll keep you posted as job things happen. And I am vlogging the whole apartment transformation process because it really is making a difference. It'll probably be coming out sometime during Pretty Hippie Christmas. But I know that I've been doing a lot of kind of random content this month because of, you know, when I lost my job, a lot of the things that I had planned for content kind of went out the window because I was spending my time on different things. So thank you so much to those of you who have been sticking by me and watching all my videos, especially if you can share them. It makes a big difference. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, my friends. It's so funny to me because my channel has gone through such periods of growth where there were a few months where I was getting hundreds of subscribers back in the summer. Oh God! Clean dry brush. Make it go away, go away, go away. But I just feel like that's kind of what happens with small channels. I'm learning is you go through periods of a lot of growth. Is that a freckle? Oh, that's a freckle. The rest of it was eyeshadowed. I think that's a freckle. So you go through periods of a lot of growth and then you go through periods of nothing. Even though I'm putting out a lot more content than usual, I'm kind of in a nothing period in terms of growth. but I am really happy to have you guys here who are here. It makes a difference because when I'm not growing, I get to know the people who are here. People who have been here and who are paying attention through the whole process, you know? All the stages are good. I'm learning a lot. There, I just reapplied my concealer because I licked my finger to try to get that eyeshadow off. Professional! I have to tell you, I cannot wait until everything is back to normal because I love doing the fitting room shopping videos, which is a lot of what I was doing and a lot of what was helping my channel grow at that time. But just like with the pandemic, I feel super uncomfortable right now going and doing a lot of out and about shopping videos. I've done them here and there a tiny bit, but we gotta stay home. We gotta be safe right now. I don't want to add to people going out more than they have to. So I've been committing to trying to stay home as much as I can, or at least in terms of my videos, trying not to do a lot of going out. Now with Goodwill, usually in my videos going there, I've been getting decorations or furniture, so I feel more okay about those because it's not the type of germ spreading event. And I'm always wearing my mask anyway. Ooh, yes, the blend is okay. Not amazing, but it's working. But as far as clothing shopping, I just feel like it's so close to your body, you know? It goes over your head, over your mouth. When you're doing shirts and dresses and sweaters and anything on the upper half of your body, I just don't want to put out the idea that I think it's good to go do a lot of shopping right now because it's not a good idea. So I really look forward to the time when this is over and we can go back to doing the fun stuff, you know? Hauls are expensive. I have 2 hauls in this room that I purchased on Black Friday, a week before I lost my job. I know that everybody loves the hauls. I can tell by my views that people really like to watch the hauls, but they're the last 2 hauls I'm going to be able to purchase for a long time. So I need to space them out so that people don't get too bored of everything else on my channel, because I know that a lot of the other content, a lot of people subscribe for the fashion content and don't really care about the makeup content. I want to try to keep my content consistent so you can expect like a haul every week or every 2 weeks and maintain that consistent pattern. If I space them out enough, then there won't be such a huge gap before the 3rd haul that I'm able to do, because hopefully I'll get a job during that time when I'm spacing them out. Then I'll be able to actually purchase a haul again and keep the pattern going, you know? So I'm done with the black shade cocktail hour, I think. This is nice and messy and smoky. And next we'll do the lid shade. It's the green look and we're getting to the green, I promise. So we have my hard candy palette that I got from the dollar store that I absolutely love. And it has a bunch of greens in it. I'm gonna stick cool toned. I have this nice green right here. It leans a tiny bit blue. Not so much that I would call it a teal. It always stands out to me when I look at this palette. This palette is where I get almost all of my greens from. I need more greens in my life. I asked for some for Christmas, we'll see. So I'm going to take this hard candy green shade and a larger paddle brush. This is from the BH Cosmetics Poolside Chic collection number 7. And I'm gonna swipe and apply. I have to say, it's also been super nice rearranging the house, making it more efficient right before Christmas. Because with Christmas, we're not expecting a ton of gifts. We actually had to pull out from a gift exchange we were planning on doing just because literally we can't afford it. And we felt awful about it. It's very embarrassing to have to do that. But we just like, listen, guys, this year is not the year. I am unemployed. He is partially employed and he's in school, so he can't pick up more hours until after finals. We are barely scraping by, and we are not going to be able to do Family Secret Santa this year. It's just not practical. We're not expecting a ton of presents. We might get some from our parents, you know, but usually around Christmas time is when you get a bunch of stuff added to your life. Do you see this? This is from the dollar store. I love this. It's very, very pigmented, very good. Usually when you get a bunch of stuff added to your life, it's a good idea to get rid of the old stuff, either in advance or right after. A lot of people do spring cleaning. In my case, just because of my current availability, I'm doing Christmas cleaning. It's working, it's nice. Because I think when you assess the stuff that you already have, then when you get your gifts, you appreciate them more. You know, like if you're getting rid of stuff and making space for the new stuff, then when the new stuff comes, it doesn't feel overwhelming. You appreciate it and you're like, oh, thank goodness, now I have this thing as a replacement for the thing that I just threw out, you know? I love this color. Oh my God. It's not the most perfect like Christmassy green because it does lean a little bit blue, but like, look how bright, look how pigmented. I learned from a recent Smoky Glow video, apparently Hard Candy used to be like a Sephora brand, and now they're only at Walmart. And then I found this at the dollar store, which means that it's an older palette, I guess, and maybe it got discontinued or something, and then it was sent to the Dollar Tree. But like, I'm okay with this. Like, okay, thank you showing up, Hard Candy. Hello. And like, look how easy. I don't have to do a million different like coats of it. It's just arriving and thriving. I love it. I'm going to really quickly just try to blend out the crease a little more on this side. So yeah, just that's all. Just it's nice to go through the cleaning process before you get a bunch of new stuff, which is not usually what I've done. And especially because this time my focus is on efficiency and organizing. I'm not like decluttering a ton of stuff as much as I'm just trying to make it make sense. Then it feels nice. It's not about getting rid of a bunch of stuff. If we happen to get rid of stuff, cool. But if we don't, also cool, because there's no requirement to get rid of stuff. I think I want to use this darker green right next to it, but I don't know how dark. Like, is it going to look like green or is it going to look like gray? Yeah, it still looks green. That's good. All right. I'm going to use this on my bottom lash line, I think. Real Techniques brow brush for my bottom lash line. Here we go. Ooh. Yes. This is so good. I love it. Oh my God. I should only wear green eyeshadow. Oh my God. And I don't even do smoky eyes that much either. But like, this is working. Oh my God. It's so pretty. Wow. You guys know, I don't usually like, if you watch my makeup videos, I'm not usually this like about my looks, but like, this is working. Okay. I'm going to take this silvery shade here for my inner corner. I'm not sure about using it for a highlight, but definitely need to pop that right there. Why not? I'll take a lighter swipe. Just a little touch under the brow bone. Light swipe, little touch. Little. Who am I kidding? Let's build it up. Okay, yay! I'm going to put a tiny touch of concealer on this side, because on this side, it's a nice kind of clean, like lifted line, and over here it's a little bit more muddy. That's better. And then I'm going to take this kind of more fan-shaped blending brush. I'm just gonna be completely counterproductive to what I just did. There, okay. So here's where my skills are still growing. On this side, I feel like it's like pointed, and on this side, it's rounded. And I feel like that's the eternal story of my two eyes. My left eye, everything points. On this side, everything naturally curves. I don't know why. Is that a thing? Does anybody find that they have two like different eye shapes? P.S. This is my Essence eye blender brush. I've used it a few times. I haven't named it, but that's what it is. So I'm just gonna try to get this into more of a point. Let me know in the comments below if you feel like you have two different eye shapes as well, because I may literally just be alone in this. All right, it's a little more even now. I can't obsess. I have stuff to do today. Now we have some finishing touches. Highlight. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna really embrace the green today. I have my Revolution Makeup colorful highlight wheel that I got from TJ Maxx, and I'm gonna dip in the green. I'm gonna grab that pasty green, highlight that face, that nice mint pasty green. And same thing on the other side. Cool. I'm happy. Now, mascara. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed up. This is taking forever. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to you, but I also have a lot of steps to do. CoverGirl, the Supersizer Big Curl Waterproof Mascara. I think, oh, I showed this in my silver look, I think. I bought it when I got to work one day and realized that I didn't have my mascara on. So I bought this and a brow product to have as kind of like backups at work, just in case I ran out of time or if I just like forgot and I needed to do my mascara at work. I like it. It's super a lot though. Just like the size of the brush, the goopiness of the product. It definitely supersizes, but I feel like it supersizes by adding a lot of goop. Just the lightest touch on the lower lashes because of how goopy it is. Oh my God. That's the other thing about that mascara. It just gets everywhere. I might as well show you like the other secret product that I'd hidden at work, which is this NYX Fill and Fluff brow thingy in the color Espresso. But it's just, it has a different shape of brush here, like a toothbrush. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for the Fenty brow. And then of course you have this crayon, this brow crayon with like an angled tip. It's triangular. I pull it out. I use this point here to draw on the brow. I haven't used it too much, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's what I'm up to this December. I'm doing Pretty Hippie Christmas, trying to get my life back in order, trying to find a job. But before I find a job, because nobody's hiring right now, I'm trying to get my house in order so that I can get my life in order after that. So if you love some organization content, it's coming your way. My channel's not going to turn into like an organization channel. It's still going to be mixed with fashion and makeup and such, but I do want to show you that, you know, I'm doing stuff. I'm not just sitting here missing days of my Pretty Hippie Christmas that I promised you so that I could just sit and eat bonbons. Although I have been eating a lot of carbs recently, hence my weight gain. Stress is fun and it does fun things. Once January comes though, I really think I'm gonna go back on, if not keto, then just much more low carb living, because I'm just grossed out by what I'm allowing sugar to do to me. Okay, not similar shapes at all. Yeah, I think the color of this brow product is a little too red, not as dark as my brows are. Y'all can see I have some dark brows, right? Like that's not just me making that up. I have like black brow hairs. Old toothbrush. I feel like I'm polishing my brows when I use this. Not like, oh, it looks so polished now, but like this is the type of brush I would use to polish a shoe or polish a car. It's kind of how it feels. Okay, like, not my favorite brow product. End result is fine, I think. These products that I kept at work are not necessarily my faves. They were really just there as backups. You can see why I have other ones that I prefer a little more, but I did want to show it to you. The lips. I have 2 new products on this one, which I'm really excited about. I purchased these before I lost my job, just in case anybody's wondering, and I don't feel comfortable returning makeup products in the current pandemic, so gotta keep them. One of these lip products is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Molten Lip Color in the color Dolly. If this looks familiar to you once I open it up, it's because I got one of these from TJ Maxx when I did my TJ Maxx trip, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and then I lost it. So I haven't used it on my channel for a while because I haven't had it. I had to reorder it because I was so sad that I didn't have it anymore. I kept thinking about it, and I just, but I will say, when I got this at TJ Maxx, the one that I got did not come in a box. And there was no seal on it. There's no seal on this one either. Like when I took it out of the box, there was no seal on this. So it's totally possible that it was in no box, but it was still unused and unopened at TJ Maxx. However, you can see in the video, I'm like, I'm just realizing that this has no seal on it. Somebody might have used this. Oh well. But this one, I know I'm the only one to have used this. I'm really happy to have this back. I think I'm not going to use that one today though, because there's another one that came along for free, because with the Kevyn Aucoin order, they were saying like with any purchase that you get, they were going to send a free $30 lipstick. I only spent like $20 because I got, this was on sale, this was like $15, and then I got a little pencil sharpener for brow products. I spent like $20 on the lipstick and the sharpener, and then they threw in this free lipstick that they valued at $30. So, all right. And that's this one. I have not yet tried it. It is the Unforgettable Lipstick Rouge in Poisonberry Shine. It's a bullet lipstick. I've only used the Kevyn Aucoin liquid lipstick over there. I have not yet used any bullet lipsticks, but I'm very interested. I love this color. I feel like it's going to complement the green really well. I love this color. Oh my god. I look like a beautiful Christmas angel. Yay! Okay, so I like this lipstick a lot. Kevyn Aucoin, these are the only 2 products I've tried from him, are these 2 different lipsticks. And so far, very good experience. I really like how long this lipstick is, like how long the applicator is, so I can hold it from afar, because when you have a shorter bullet lipstick, let's pretend that it's this, I have my hand in here, and when I'm looking in the mirror, it's just a little harder to see exactly what I'm doing. And with it being shorter, it's harder to control and get like precision. With this longer lipstick, I feel like I have a little bit more control, and my hand is farther away, so I can see more clearly what I'm doing. I also really appreciate the angle of the product itself because it matches my lips so perfectly. Same thing with the liquid lipstick over there. The applicator is fantastic. I love the shape. Do you see how this is like curved? It just like cuddles my lip and applies the product so perfectly. And then this, you know, first impression, first trying it, very creamy formula. My lips are also moisturized right now. I've been using Aquaphor. Amazing, addictively good. This has been doing wonders for me, and I'm really, really happy because it's a normal, like, lip shaped right on your lips applicator. It's Aquaphor Lip Repair, immediate relief for severely dry lips. Like, the base that I was putting this down on was already, like, moisturized, but then this is a very, like, creamy, slippy kind of formula, so it feels really nice on my lips right now. I'm sure it's gonna transfer like crazy because it's a cream product. If I give it some time to dry, it probably should be less likely to do that. I also really appreciate that this color, this is a great universal shade. And if they're doing a promotion like they were doing on their website of giving away a free lipstick with every purchase or whatever, this is a great lipstick to give away because of how universal it is. Like, in my opinion, so many skin tones are gonna look great with this lipstick. So I really appreciate that thought and that attention to detail as well. By the way, this video is not sponsored. None of these, you know, I'm under 1,000 subscribers. Nobody cares about me. Everything that I'm talking about in this video is just me giving you my original off-the-cuff actual thoughts. My face is done. I've done all my makeup. It's taken me like an hour and a half, but I did it. And I think this is a nice green Christmas makeup look. I feel like you got a nice green and red going on, all the Christmas that you need. Thank you so much for watching this video and for listening to me talk for a very long time about my life and the things that I have going on. Thank you so much for those of you who have messaged me or who have commented saying that you're praying for my job. It really, really, really does mean so much. I'm really feeling like I'm at kind of a turning point in my life and just trying to get something going that's gonna stick for a few years. So hopefully it's one of the jobs I've applied for already, but I also know that this is the beginning of a road. Job applications have always been a journey for me, so I'm not expecting it to come easy. I'm not expecting it to come fast. I'm just hoping and praying that whatever I do get is good, and that until I get that, I can be financially okay. Thank you so much to those of you who are praying for that to happen with me. It really means a lot. On the subject of stuff going on, stuff coming up hopefully over the next month, I'm having a giveaway. I've been doing this for a few months and I'm so close, man. I'm approaching 1,000 subscribers. And when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give one of my subscribers $100 American. So if you wanna be entered in that giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave your Instagram in a comment below, and then go follow me on Instagram at PrettyHippieMe. I'm not sure which direction to put my hand in when I'm filming here. As soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna choose that winner. I'm gonna contact them on Instagram and arrange how I'm gonna send them that cash. I have several options of ways to do so, so I wanna be in touch. I hope that that happens before the end of 2020. I really do. That's my goal, is to end 2020 with 1,000 subscribers and a giveaway completed, because it really is something I want to do as a gift to you guys, because I'm just really grateful to have you. I'm grateful to have my channel and to have a good number of people who tune in for every video, no matter how weird or how unusual they are. And I have a lot of fun ideas planned for next year. So I just hope that you tune in, subscribe, like the video. I've heard that that's actually much more important than I thought it was. So like this video. Be here for the growth. Join the neighborhood. It's gonna be the it place to be, I think. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you and your time and the fact that you are spending your time here with me. I will try to be back tomorrow for some more Pretty Hippie Christmas. No promises, but I'm trying. And so much love.